I love it when the math is easy, and well, Rajasthan's made the math very easy. 10 into 10 is 100. That's right, they're the halfway mark, 100 for two, so no prize for guessing what rate they're going at. And, well, the math could have been slightly easier if Hyderabad had scored 2 runs less.
But you can still subtract. You'll still get 101.
I can do
102
it.
to win.
They have to get 10 and over in the back 10 and 2 more. So, like my nephew does math. But yeah, there's the story here is that Jos Buttler went early and Sanju Samson went early. So 2 very, very important pegs there. Hyderabad would have been happy that they got them early, but Yashasvi Jaiswal and Riyan Parag, well, the young guard has stepped forward, and they are going neck and neck right now. So that's pretty easy math there as well. And there's very little to pick between the two of them. And it looks like if they can stay there for a while, it doesn't seem too daunting, though we still don't have word on Dhruv Jurel. But Rajasthan, of course, would be extremely happy at this point after what the start was, after losing Samson and Buttler early.
At that point, I mean, those are the two talismanic batters.
Yeah.
Buttler and Samson, if you've lost both in the space of a couple of overs, then you're struggling. But I love the way Parag and Jaiswal just took off from there. In an earlier era, you would have said, let's tide the crisis. Let's tide over it. Let's just not lose any more wickets. Now, the modern way is, we've got batting down to 7. Let's keep going because that's the best way to win.
Yep.
And now they've got to a stage, if they lose from here, they'll be disappointed.
Yeah,
because
also,
I think they're ahead of the game.
How much does it also help that we keep talking about the habit of winning? This is a team that's won 8 out of 9. You know, whether they're chasing, batting first, playing home, playing away, they're excellent. A team that knows how to win is less prone to mess it up from here.
And in every situation, you're thinking, how can I win from here? Rather than thinking, oops, what if I lose from here?
Great
I think that's the difference.
Yeah.
I've been very impressed with Riyan Parag. You saw in the last over, the 2 boundaries he got off Marco Jansen.
Yeah.
And Jaiswal batting against Pat Cummins. I mean, that's Pat Cummins.
Yeah, no respect. Zero respect given to reputation there. But hey, Yashasvi Jaiswal is building quite a reputation for himself. And you can see why. He's got to his 50 now in the 11th over and got to it with a boundary. You know, he'll want to break this. He's the guy who's breaking the curse.
I know.
Because since yesterday where the team has been selected, everybody in that team has either, gone early or travelled. But Jaiswal is just special in more ways than one.
And he's batting beautifully. You know, we saw him take his game up a notch in the Test series.
Yeah.
And now he's come here in this T20 format. He's playing the way he is. I'm very happy for him. These 2 young people, I'm impressed as much by the runs they've made as by their approach to a situation.
Pat Cummins, though, will be looking at every Jaiswal run and just inside would be using some choice words against himself. Because that's a catch he would take in his sleep.
Yeah,
you wake him up from deep sleep and he'd take that catch.
I mean, the only thing I can think of was it hit better than he thought it was? Did it hit him, burst through his hands? But this is like saying, he didn't get 3 plus 3 equal to 6. Maybe the 3 looked like an 8. Maybe the 6 looked like something else. So you have to catch that.
And there was one by Abhishek Sharma as well, and that was a Riyan Parag chance. So the Hyderabad fielding will be, the Hyderabad bowlers will be looking at their fielders going, wait, man, this could have been a lot better right now. But it's not. The bowlers, well, Pat Cummins has used 6 bowlers. It was a good power play. It was 60, so it was distinctly better than Hyderabad's 37-run power play. And I guess that's why instead of 75, they're at 100 at the halfway mark. But there you look down that, and it's not like they've just waited for someone and targeted that one person. They've pretty much just gone after everyone. Bhuvi, of course, was brilliant up front.
When was the last time you saw a team with 6 seam bowling options? They haven't used the one spinner they have. They didn't use a spinner as the impact sub, but they haven't used the spinner they have. And all poor Shahbaz Ahmed has had to do is chase balls around the boundary and sometimes let them go.
Yep. Yeah, well, you can tell what they're thinking this pitch has, but hey, if this is not working, try something else. Well, Hyderabad, will try everything because they need to break this losing streak because they're at number 5. They lose another one here and they are in serious trouble.
Suddenly it's looking like that. Suddenly it's looking like what used to happen to the Royals in earlier seasons.
Yeah.
Now it's happening to them. They have to win this game.
Yeah, and you know, when you look at this, just a smidge over 10 and over to get in the back 10, and you look at the firepower they have, even if Dhruv Jurel does not come out to bat today, they've got those two mighty West Indians. They've got Shimron Hetmeyer, they've got Robin Powell, Ravichandran Ashwin fancies himself for the bat, as does this team. They've sent him out at 3, they've sent him out at 5. So yeah, they've got the batting. I mean, at this point in time, you're leaning, what, like 85% towards Rajasthan?
Yeah, because they also made the chasing math easy for you, 90 and 9.
Love it. Love it. 90 and 9, I'd say that it's 90% theirs and 9%.
Yeah, of course, it adds up to 100, doesn't matter.
Something's wrong there. All right, I'll figure that out and we'll come back and discuss that on Cricket Buzz Live. I'd like to say at the end of 20 overs, but I just have a feeling that we could be back earlier. Thank you so much for watching Cricket Buzz Combox.